Peace, love, and reparations. Welcome to Black Star TV 2.0. It's your boy Black Star. Make sure y'all come in and hit that subscribe button, smash that like button, and please go to blackstartv.store. Listen, what's good with y'all, man? I want to first shout out everybody who's been supporting the channel and hitting that subscribe button, man. I appreciate all the love and the support. But I also have a story for y'all, man. This is a crazy, crazy story. There's a caveat to it. I actually know the 13-year-old. That's my people's. And I know his mom and his dad. His mom hooked me up with my ex-wife. His dad introduced me to the streets where I sold my first bag of crack. That's funny. I remember buying my first bag of weed from this boy Quentin, and I went to his dad. I can't say nobody's names, but I went to his dad to go smoke it. He was like, who sold you this? I was like, Quentin, because I gave him a 20 and he gave me like a nick. He gave me a $5 bag for real. He was like, oh, hell nah. We went right. He's like, yo, don't ever do this shit to my nigga no more. That shit was funny. But yeah, man, so I know his peoples. I grew up with them. Like, that's my people. So this is a touchy situation and a touchy subject. But you had an elementary school teacher who had a baby with a student, bro, when he was 13. So he's 18 now, and the baby is 5 years old. So let me go through this a little bit with y'all, because this is a crazy, crazy situation and story, man. And shout out to, him and his family, because I know every single last one of them. I think the last time I seen him, he was probably 9. Because that's when I left to Maryland in 2012. Yeah, 2012. And they said that he started staying with her around 2016. So I wasn't around no more. But it says the student's father went public after he noticed physical similarities between himself, his son, and the child in the teacher's social media posts, leading to an investigation and sexual assault charges. Now it says the close relationship with a beloved New Jersey elementary teacher, and she's not beloved at all. I don't know why they wrote that like that. But also, New Jersey Live had put a story out about her, and then they took it down, and everybody ripped them. So, but they took it down because everybody was coming at her neck. So we can already see the racism within the media. Already, you can just see it. You took down the post because people are talking about them, and you already starting this off with a beloved New Jersey teacher. She's not beloved at all. She's a straight up pedophile. Straight like that. But let me read on. New Jersey elementary teacher has turned one family upside down after she allegedly fathered a child with one of their boys while he was living with her. Now, the student, who was born in 2005 and 13-year-old at the time, the then 28-year-old suspect was impregnated. She lived with her from 2016 to 2020, according to the press. Now, I know y'all going to be like, yeah, why was they staying with each other? Now, it came out later, another article that said that she was their foster parent. I don't know how that happened. I kind of have an idea of how it happened, because I just have an idea how it happened. I can't really get into their business. But that's unfortunate. Yeah, it says Lauren Carson, 34, had taught both brothers in 5th grade at Middle Township Elementary School. The family struck a friendship with the teacher, and with the boys' parents allowing them and their sister to sleep over at her house a couple nights a week at first. Then the siblings moved in with her permanently in 2016, sharing a bedroom for 4 years. Carson gave birth to her baby in 2019. That's crazy. Simple fact that you kept that baby is wild. Um, yo, it's crazy. I don't even know the audacity of you to keep that child. It's hard for me to like kind of speak on this too, because it's like it's so personal too. Because I know everybody. I don't know her, but I know son's whole family, like family. I knew him before he was born. Nigga. Like, yeah, and there's two brothers, and he had an older sister. He got two older sisters, but the oldest sister wasn't with them at the time. So it said it all began to fall apart for the parents of Carson's child, now 5 years old, when the student father started to notice uncanny physical similarities between the child himself and his son. He went public with what he observed on Facebook December 24th. My people said they seen that post. I ain't see it because we're not friends on Facebook, but that's my people. Police quickly got involved in the story, investigating the matter, which involved interviews with the family's three children. The boy's sister reportedly told them she believes her brother started sleeping in the same bed with Carson when he was 11. Wow. Yo. Per the prosecutor's press release, she told investigators that while she and her brothers went to bed in the same room on the second floor of Carson's home, she would notice that her brother was in Carson's bed the following morning. Additionally, the sister said that when he and her brother was in the shower, when her brother was in the shower, Carson would go in the bathroom and lock the door. That's crazy. And she was a foster. Yeah, I'm trying to tell you, being in foster care is like worse than being at home. Yeah. And I'm gonna tell you right now that however um she became their foster parents, I'm gonna tell you with some BS. Because I know something had to happen with the family for that shit. But they shouldn't have never been able to. They should have never been in foster care, bro. I don't agree with DYFS and all that shit because they be just taking people's kids for the stupidest reasons and then putting them in worse predicaments. So yeah, and I do got a funny feeling about how that happened, but like even for the mom, like I know her, bro. No, she's a great mom, a great mom. He a great dad. So like, I don't see how that fucking happened. I don't understand it. Um, the boy's older brother said that he witnessed Carson sexually assaulting his brother one night when they thought he was asleep, per the release. Finally, the sister told police that her brother admitted to fathering the child in a text message to her, asking her to keep it a secret. The unidentified student, who was now 19 or 20, he's actually 18, ultimately told police he had been involved in a sexual relationship with his former teacher and fathered her child in 2019. He also said that he had remained in contact with her until his father's Facebook post. Karen was arrested on Wednesday and charged with first-degree aggravated assault and second-degree aggravated assault, endangering the welfare of the child. Now, she's in jail. She's being held in Cape May County Correctional Facility without bond and pending an appearance, according to the press release. She could face 10 to 20 years on the first-degree charge and 5 to 10 years on the second-degree charge. Now, I'm going to go to something, and I'm going to get back to this story, but there was this dude, he's actually on ESPN now, Tim Legler. He used to coach at Middle Township High School, and I'm going to show y'all this. Timmy Legler. He worked at ESPN. This is Middle Township. And it's so funny because the dude, Mr. Barber, that he took his spot, and this is going to correlate to this other story. Mr. Barber used to put paper up against these windows right here so you couldn't see in there when they were practicing. And we used to always be like, why y'all got the doors locked where nobody can like come through the gym? Because that actually one of those doors when you go through is like the easiest way to get out the school without taking the long way. So he would lock all the gym doors, put tape up on them so you can't see in them, You know what I mean? Like y'all was like some state champions at the time. And the funny part about it was the boys basketball team was the shit. You feel me? So like if anybody should have been secluding their practice, it would have been us. But we find out what really why he was doing that. But watch this. So now watch this. And this is talking about Gary Barber, the person he got caught. He was having sex with girls in school. Now watch this. And I'm going to tell you what he got, but I'm going to show you what it says in the article. Now, this is from the New York Times. It says the opportunity for Tim Legler to take the Middle Township High School girls basketball coach came under unfortunate circumstances. And you want to know what's crazy, family? Is that Tim Legler got caught messing with a female white girl at our school. Facts. Right after Mr. Barber, nigga. And he went from coaching Middle Township High School girls to going on ESPN. Now, this article is in 2020. Go look. I mean, it's in 2000, the year 2000, December 3rd, the year 2000. Now, I want y'all to go on YouTube or just Google what year Tim Legler went to ESPN, because it was after this. Yes. And they swept that under the rug where he never got charged either. He just sticked off, but we all knew because one, my nigga Kyle was messing with Katie Sudell at the time. And he was hot about that shit because he was one of the ones who caught it. Yeah. So it says, in June, former coach Gary Barber was charged with aggravated sexual assault by a former player, right? He was a biology teacher. I had him in biology. Now watch this. I want to get down to the end. It says Barber, who was suspended from his job with pay, just like old girl, posted $25,000 bail and has pleaded not guilty to the charges, which carry a maximum sentence of 20 years in prison. Now, mind you, family, this was ongoing at the time. That's why it says he has pleaded not guilty to the charges. So it was still ongoing. Do y'all know this man never went to prison? After he bailed out, he never went back to jail. Facing 20 years. Bullshit. He ain't get one. So that was a white man messing with a white girl. Right here, we got a white girl messing with a black male. Yeah, and it's talking about all the time she can face, but we know that y'all not gonna give her cracker ass no time. Y'all gonna let this die down. She gonna be going to court for a couple years. Right now, she has a no bond, right? But I feel like that she's gonna go to court for a couple years, and it's just gonna be over. She might get a 3 flat where she got to do 9 months to see parole. You know what I mean? Something like that, something easy where by the time you get to upstate, your time gonna be served. You just gonna go up there in 60 days, you're gonna be home. 30 maybe. But if they give her a bail, she's gonna make it. Them white people coming to get her. But I would say the only way we gonna get justice as people, y'all gotta be up there. You gotta be up at the courtroom. Yeah. If you white and you feel like she needs to get what she deserves, you need to bring your ass to the courtroom. Every time there's a court date. Yeah, because every time she get to slide her little white card out there, yeah, you pluck it off the table. That's how we reverse racism. See, because the judicial system is one of the most corrupt systems on the planet, where because you guys commit all these sexual crimes, the consequence for it is a slap on the wrist. And it's funny, right? Because they always put these big ass years down there, like, first degree sexual assault, you can face 20 years. Oh, she's facing 10 to 20 years. Like, yeah, it sounds good. It sounds good. See, you got those numbers for us. See, because that's what we're going to be looking at, and that's what we're going to be getting. But see, when these white folks come in here and y'all done tagged and messed up somebody's whole life, right? because they're going to be feeling the effects of that sexual assault for the rest of their life. And you just get to move on and get nothing, bro. I done been in prison in Oregon, bro. They have the most sex offenders per capita in any state. Out of the whole country, they have the most sex offenders. And these niggas, bro, get the least amount of time. They get the most privilege in the prison. What are you talking about? What are we talking about? Mind you, these are violent crimes. These are physical crimes. And you got people that's selling drugs, getting 10, 20 years, getting earthed, getting them numbers that they saying down there. But we know that we're going to get that. And I even told my people, I said, the only reason she might go to prison because the story done hit worldwide. Bro, BCC News was talking about this. BBC News, like, this shit was all over the country. Steve Harvey talked about this, like, yeah. And my people's like, yeah, I don't want nobody knowing who I am. Nigga, they gonna find out eventually. It's too many people know who this, you know what I mean? Now, they might not ever find out his son name because even in, this is how they're gonna get the names. And I had to tell this to my ex-wife earlier. They're gonna get the names of who these people are through the paperwork. See, once the kids who are grown now, see, the kids are grown, except for the little brother who said he spoke to the police. He's still a minor, right? But the sister who is of age, who spoke to the police, oh, your name is going in that paperwork. It ain't no hiding you either, because you're not a confidential informant or anything. So anybody who goes to the courthouse and asks for her paperwork, her discovery, is going to see the person's name in there who gave up a statement, who's grown, who's of age. You see? So, yeah, it's not going to be hidden too long, but it's crazy. And in the hearing, she had a hearing the other day, and they were saying that, yeah, she was a foster parent, because I didn't know that part. I was kind of confused. I was like, how the hell did they start staying with her permanently? That threw me off. That threw me all the way off, because I even called my other man and was like, yo, what's up with that? He was like, I don't know, bro. I ain't never know that they was, you know what I mean? And he go over there all the time. So I don't know. That was kind of crazy to me. So I don't know. And however that happened with that foster care shit, I promise you that was some BS that foster care did. I promise you, bro. I know how they move. Foster care is sketchy, bro. Them niggas are some, and they will jerk you, bro. Try to jerk you for your rights and do all that other stuff. So I already know that was some old sketchy whack shit that they did to them to try to get their kids from them or whatever, to put them in foster care, that so that she can be the foster parent. I promise you. World talk. That shit is crazy. Cause I went through that same thing in Oregon, bro. Niggas took our kids and was like, yo, niggas ain't even issue us no summons. Like, you straight violated our due process. You just went to court, was like, yo, we want them. Judges said, yeah, we not even in court. We not even there. She just banged down a decision like, yup, like, yo, what the hell? You ain't notified us to come to court or anything. That shit is absolutely 100% illegal. That is a straight up violation of a person's due process. And they ain't care at all neither, nigga. That's why I say this judicial system is like, I'm white and I say so. I said we was allowed to do this, boom, 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 bow, and like cheated the whole way through. And it's so funny because I just told my wife, I was like, yo, they put me in that abuse intervention program. I said, that shit was a made up program. She was like, it was a made up program. I'm like, yo, nigga, you ain't know that? Like, shit wasn't even a real program. That's why I say, yo, this judicial system, these niggas do what they want in this shit. They do whatever they want. And you're going to see when it comes time to sentence this goofy broad. Straight up pedophile. You're like, yo, 11 years old, you was sleeping with this nigga? 11. It's not even a teenager. Like, you're not a teenager till you're 13. And then you have the audacity to let this nigga bust in you like, yo, woo. family. Then you kept it. You kept the baby. You might even have got away with this. But you was like, yo, I'm going to keep this, John. She used to be a black basketball player for Villanova, too. Man, I'm going to tell you right now, you run into that nigga dad, oh, good God. It's curtains for you. It's curtains for you. You better hope that they send you to prison. I'm going to tell you right now, that nigga don't play. And it's crazy, bro. This is crazy. I was like, and I remember when they first talked, like, get the fuck. I'm like, yo, what? I'm like, get out of here. And everything was just confusing from the like staying over there a couple nights a week until like they started staying there permanently. I was just like, what? Like it was just confusing, but I don't know. No, listen, I ain't trying to be all up in every single part of everybody's business, but you know, I know however that shit got to foster care though, because I know them, dog. And I ain't, you know, son was a street nigga, but still, even if he did some, let's just say hypothetical, let's just say he did some BS, right? Yo, I know his wife, bro, is a straight line person, like straight up. She is like the sweetest person ever. Like, yo, I don't know how that happened. How did y'all even let her get the kids? Like, they had to cheat them, bro. I might have that conversation at some point with like, yo, I know they did. But yeah, all right, family. I just wanted to bring that to y'all attention. But yeah, man, listen, it's some shit in the water out there because I have a situation out there as well. You feel me? You already know with my shit. Matter of fact, I'll pull my joint up. Hold up, family. Give me 1 second. Yeah, it's some shit in the water. If you live in Cape May County, get your ass out of there and stop drinking the water, nigga. For real. Here we go. Hold on, family. See, hey, listen, bro. And I know that this happens in everybody's town, so people can't say that it's just, but this is my case right here. Yeah, William Adams Jr., that's me right there. Columbia, Maryland. Holla at me. My man PJ and my man Pete Lopez, my Puerto Rican, that's my guy. But yeah, man. Listen, people are crazy out this town, dog. Listen, it's so fun. I told my man, I said, yo, nigga, don't ever let nobody watch your kids. He said, yo, between you and all this other stuff, he said, I would never let nobody watch my kids. And he know him. He know the dad. Like, I think they related. They might even be cousins. They might even be blood cousins. Yo, but for real, yo, like, nah, fam. He couldn't believe it either. We talk about this shit damn near every day. Like, yo, bro, there's more shit coming out. But yeah, peace, love, and reparations, man. Listen, make sure y'all hit that like button, that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that Cash App as well, too, man. Hit that Cash App.
Is not a nicety. It's not something nice to have for black folk. It is now an absolute necessity. If you do not get reparations soon, black folk, as I told you before, are through. Reparation is not a nicety, it's a necessity. What are the conditions? What are the conditions that precipitated black folk getting into this dilemma? And what black labor, white wealth did, it tracked 800 years of history in very systematic terms to show you every strategy, every technique, every law, every public custom, and every public policy that was used to enslave black folk around the world and to maldistribute almost 100% of all this nation's wealth, power, resource, privileges, businesses, and controls of all levels of government into the hands of the dominant white society. And what slavery and Jim Crow segregation did with black folk, it intentionally maldistributed all the resources away from black folk and created a real-life monopoly game. Black folk in America are playing in a real-life monopoly game that you're totally ill-prepared to play and win.